What is biomass? Biomass is an organic material derived from plants and animals and is a renewable energy source. Biomass contains stored energy from the sun. Plants absorb solar energy in a process called photosynthesis. When the biomass is burned, the chemical energy from the biomass is released as heat. Biomass can be directly burned or converted to liquid biofuels or biogas, which can be burned as fuel. Why is biomass important? Biomass is a biological material that can be used as fuel or for industrial production and contributes greatly to the country's renewable energy portfolio. How does it change life? Before the Industrial Revolution, biomass was the primary source of energy. Biomass now accounts for only a small percentage of world energy use. However, for about 2.5 billion people, it remains the primary energy source for cooking and heating. The use of biomass is highly contextual with the region in which it is used, the availability of resources. The availability of technology and economic applicability are the driving forces of biomass use. Areas of use of biomass. Solid biomass such as wood and garbage can be burned directly to produce heat. Biomass can also be converted to a gas called biogas or liquid biofuels such as ethanol and biodiesel. These fuels can then be burned for energy. Biogas occurs when paper, food waste and garden waste decompose in landfills and can be produced by processing sewage and animal manure in special containers called digesters. Ethanol is made from products such as corn and sugar cane fermented to produce fuel ethanol for use in vehicles. Biodiesel is produced from vegetable and animal oils and can be used in vehicles and as heating oil. What are the biomass conversion processes? 1. Combustion. The process of releasing heat by combustion of flammable substances in the presence of air or oxygen. It is the simplest method in which biomass can be used for energy. In its basic form, combustion is used for space heating, but it can also be used to heat steam for electricity generation. 2. Gasification. The conversion of biomass into a flammable gas mixture called producer gas or syngas. The gasification process uses heat, pressure and partial combustion to form syngas, which can then be used instead of natural gas. 3. Pyrolysis. It consists of thermal decomposition in the absence of oxygen. It is the pioneer of gasification and occurs as part of both gasification and combustion. The pyrolysis products include gas, liquid and a coal solid, and the ratio of each depends on the parameters of the process. 4. Anaerobic digestion, a process in which bacteria break down organic material in the absence of air, yielding a biogas containing methane and a solid sediment. Methane can then be captured to produce energy. Similarly, solid sediment can be burned to produce energy. 5. Fermentation. Converting the glucose of a plant to an alcohol or acid. Yeast or bacteria are added to the biomass material that feeds sugars to produce ethanol and carbon dioxide. Ethanol is distilled and dehydrated to obtain a higher alcohol concentration to provide the required purity for use as automotive fuel. The solid residue from the fermentation process can be used as bovine feed, and in the case of sugar cane, can be used as boilers or as a fuel for later gasification. Thank you.